Toastmasters. All right, so the name of the speech is Risky, Tricky, and a little bit frisky. All right, so the basis for my speech, we have the season among us. The seasons are changing. And I'm not talking about from summer to autumn. I'm talking about from summer to cuffing season, huh? That's coming around this season real soon. If you don't know what cuffing season is, it's a time of the year where young millennials like myself need a little attention. I need somebody to be coated up with, be baited up with. So it's coming around the corner. All right, so this is about how I landed my first date with my, at the time, first girlfriend, or my girlfriend. All right, so I'm in middle school, I'm in high school, and we just finished practice, and I think I was in my coach's office one day, and then the same day, there was a basketball game being played in the gym. So I'm walking back out to the carpool line, and all of a sudden, this is after hours now, this is after school, so no one's in school. I see this figure walking towards me out of the gym area, and I've never seen this person before in my entire life. Never seen this girl. I know everyone on campus like I do now, but I did not know who this person was. So I'm walking, and I'm like, who is this person? If you know anything about me, and what is attractive to me, a walk. A woman's walk is very attractive to me because I can tell if she has confidence or if she doesn't have confidence immediately, before she opens her mouth. I can just see by the way she walks. So she's walking towards me. And I'm a short little dude, right? I'm 5'8", but I like tall women. So this woman, she has a walk of a model. She's got long, luscious hair. She has beautiful, rich skin. She's black and Indian. And she's walking towards me. And it's one of those things where it's like, I've never seen you before. You're so beautiful, I don't know what to say. And it's like no one else is around me to hide behind because it's just you and I walking in the same direction. So out of nowhere, I'm trying to think, what should I say? Should I look around? I'm sorry, but you are the most beautiful person I've ever seen in my entire life. Came out of my mouth. I was like, as soon as I said it, my heart was like, why did you say that? Why did you do it? But I didn't have time to think about it. Usually, if you have a crush you like, you have, some people who like to stalk our crushes. You got a week to yourself, think about what you're going to say on the card. You're going to sit, how you're going to sit next to her next class. We've all been there before, but I had no way to get around it. But she took the compliment, she enjoyed it, and so it came from that one moment talking to her to about seeing her a couple days a week. Then it went from seeing her a couple days a week to seeing her every day of the week. Got to seeing her every day of the week, then it got to seeing her, asking for her number. Got her number, then it came to, hey, can I get your Snapchat? And so over time, we started to catch a thing for each other. It was like, all right, I'm expecting to talk to you today. I hope you're expecting to talk to me today. I really need to see you, all right? So boom, I got the girl. The trick is over, right? Or the risk taking is over, getting the girl's attention. Now it's on to phase 2, the tricky. All right, so it's somewhere close to Valentine's Day, and I'm on the phone with a mom. I'm meeting the mom. Things are getting pretty serious. You meet the parents now, even if it's by accident. Oh, mama. So, I'm making sure I'm good and everything like that. And I meet mom, and I think it was later that night, I wanted to take her out for Valentine's Day for our first date. Get on the phone, and before I could say anything else, she says, hey, do you have your license? I was trying to drive her, to a movie and a date. And I did not have my license at the time. And I said, yes. And I didn't think about it. And a lot of things happen to me where I have no thought about it at all. I said, yes. And then I caught myself, I was like, I got to find a way to get my license. In Georgia, what you have to do is, because there's so many people that live in Georgia, especially in my area of Atlanta, you have to schedule an appointment because there's so many people who live in the area. So I got a phone with my mom, with her mom, and I said, Mom, we got to go to the DMV tomorrow. It was Thursday when I was on the phone with her. So I came in class late. I came in class about 10 o'clock the next day. I missed a couple hours of school just to make sure I was in that DMV line and got my license on it. All right, so here's the night. So Saturday night, February 14th, 2015. We know what day that is. What day is that? Valentine's Day, the day of lovers, right? And this is my first date. So I'm like, man, just any dude, what he would do. This is my mom's car, by the way. But I went to get the car clean. I'm in the car myself, sweeping it out, making sure it smells nice, get the little, the scented trees. I'm doing everything, get when I got the haircut. It's the first date. I've never had one before, but, I'm making sure I don't mess it up. So, just like the cliche date deal, we go to dinner, Dinner was great. You know, get to learn about her. Someone actually paid for our meal. I guess they saw we were young lovers. They paid for our meal, which is good for me because I didn't have that much to spend anyway. I don't know what I was doing going to that restaurant. And then we went to go see Kingsman. I told her I really wanted to see Kingsman. I said, let's go see it. So we went to Mall, Georgia. It's already sold out. So there's a movie theater about 15 minutes away from my house on Little Mill Road. And you know about Little Mill Road? Okay, we'll talk about it later. Went to Little Mill Road, and man, the Kingsman is still sold out. So I'm at a situation, I'm like, okay, I done drove 20 minutes, right? I came to see this movie, but it's sold out. So I'm like, what else is there to watch? They have this one little kiddie movie, like a little, I can't remember the title of it. It was that bad of a movie, but I'd never heard about it. And I wasn't going to see that. And the only other option was 50 Shades. I was in a dilemma because at that time, I was 17 years old. She's 16 years old. And I said, hey, we done drove 25 minutes. I don't want to waste gas. We watching the movie tonight. We're going to have to watch the movie tonight. And so, but I'm also in this dilemma like, okay, well, she's 16 years old. I'm 17 years old. We're not adults here. It's like, So she finally decided she wanted to watch the movie. It took me a lot of persuading because I wanted to see something. I didn't want to waste gas. So we got into the movie, and as soon as we walked in the movie, I was like, okay, what could go wrong? I don't know this person too well yet. So by the end of the night, she's going to tell mama something. So I'm trying to do all I can to make sure it's good. And if I go take her to the movie theater, it's probably not going to be many good things I'm going to hear from my mom tomorrow morning. So we get in the movie theater, and no one there is my age. Everyone there is like mid-40s, 50s years old. So we get in the movie theater. The movie theater is packed. It's like just knees to the back of the seats. And it's like I said, there's not any young people in there. It's like people like mid-40s, you know how you got to get up with the knees? It's like knees and then it's bellies. You know, the beer belly. I'm talking about beer belly age. We get in there, and I told her, I said, hey, if you ever feel uncomfortable, please let me know, all right? Please tell me, we can leave immediately. I didn't know anything about the movie. I knew there was some scenes in there, but I didn't know anything about the movie. I'm watching the movie, and the first scene comes on, and it was like, you know, I felt so bad because like I'm taking all her innocence. You know, she's only 16, I'm 17, but the first part came on, and I kind of looking at her for my peripheral vision, and I can just see her tense up. She's like, and I don't know what to do. I can't talk. It's a movie. I don't know what I can do with my hands. It's a movie. I'm trying to watch the scene myself. I paid the ticket. Now don't judge me. So the scene goes off, and I'm like, oh man, should we leave? Because you know, if I'm in the middle of a movie, I want to get my money's worth. I'm a really frugal guy. So getting my money's worth means a lot to me. All right. So the next scene comes on. Same thing happens again. I still don't know what to do. Third scene comes by, and out of nowhere, you know, it's getting hot in the theater. And obviously, you know, your emotions are there, your hormones are there, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I put my hand on her thigh, and I felt her shit like oh my God, what is this guy doing, right? And I kept it there. I didn't know what to do, but I wanted to calm her down, and suddenly she placed her hand on my hand. For the rest of the movie, we were holding hands, right? So the ride home, the movie's over, the ride home, and we know it's a big elephant in the room because on the way to the movie, we had a lot to talk about. End of the movie, I know, it's a good story. End of the movie, we're quiet because it's a big elephant in the room, right? So went home, took her home until I had a great night. Went back home, and I went to sleep like a baby because even though we didn't talk much after the movie, she and I both knew that it was a great night because we had never experienced that before. I really liked her, she would like me, and that was a great date. So in essence, man, for the first date, take a risk. Maybe get a little tricky sometime. Make sure you got a way out of it though. Get a little tricky and, you know, if need be, get a little frisky. All right.